I made a very big mistake that I should have known better. I really should have known better, and this is something that I believe catches so many men out. So for months and months I was running my protocol. Really fucking dialed into my protocol, which was recoding my entire nervous system. Breath work, high intensity training, the cold showers, mental rehearsal, you name it. It was dialed into fuck, mate. Locked in. And I noticed my capacity to deal with what was going on in my life, running businesses, having my son, family man, dealing with other shit that was going on. My capacity was just, things that would cause me to spiral were just going over my head. Things that would maybe send me into really high beta brainwaves and anxiety were just bouncing off me. Like I was just dealing with it, handling it, feeling really fucking good. And this voice, and by the way, mate, you'll have this voice. I don't care who it is, what coach it is, how successful they are, who the man is. Everybody's going to have this voice. And that voice is your lower self, and that voice will do whatever it can to keep you safe. Especially when it knows that you're on a trajectory, you're about to become somebody that you've never been before, or do something you've never done. And that voice was in my head constantly telling me, you can relax with this protocol now. You can take a day off of the meditation. You don't need to do the cold shower tonight. Why do you need to meditate? It's fine if you miss a day on your training. And I let that voice get to me. And I relaxed that protocol. And I'm telling you now, it fucked me right over. Because it was only 2 days ago that I was close to fucking breaking down to my partner about how I couldn't handle the pressure of what was going on and what is going on in my life. Really fucking, almost close to tears, telling her that this was the time I just wish I had a dad. I, don't have my dad in my life. He's never been in my life really, and that's another story. But, I was really angry. Felt like the weight of the world was on my fucking shoulders. And I was saying to her, I felt like I had nobody. And that I really wish I'd had a dad that I could just phone and get advice from and speak to. Now, that is still true. But here's what's even more true. The fact that I let that voice get in my head and convince me that it was okay for me to relax on my own protocol that I designed and created, and knew firsthand, over and above everything else, how much it was helping me, how much it's changed me. I allowed that voice to creep in there. And this is the thing, mate. The people who don't think they need it are the ones that need it the most. You think you're alright, you think you can handle the pressure, you think you can handle, what's going on in your life, you're fine, you're tough enough, you're man enough. You can deal with it because you're the man, you're the alpha. Mate, I'm telling you now, if that's your fucking tactic, you're going to get fucked right over by yourself. You will fucking be brought to your knees, mate, I promise you. It's only a matter of time. If you've not got a system in place, if you don't have a fucking, a protocol that you follow, and you're not doing that daily, I'm not just talking about working out, that's just one thing. I mean really getting into your operating system daily. If you're not doing that, and you're not doing it with intent and purpose and meaning, mate, you're going to get fucked right over. You'll get brought to your knees. The second that something happens in life that's a bit too much for you, mate, watch you spiral. Watch your anxiety go through the roof. Watch you go back to self-sabotaging your relationship, your career opportunities, whatever it may be. Watch you losing your shit with your kids because you've not got the capacity to deal with it. Just watch. Because you've allowed that voice to get up inside that head and convince you that everything's going to be okay. You don't need to do the protocol anymore. You can relax with your training. You can relax with your nutrition. You can relax on whatever it is that you've been doing. Mate, do not fucking let that voice get in your head. I'm telling you now, mate, it almost just wiped me out. That's me, back on it. You know, I had to reach out to one of my coaches and, you know, get an honest conversation. And now I know, mate, no matter how good I think I am being or showing up, I cannot deviate from that. Mate, don't make the same mistake. I got no problem telling people about this. Doesn't bother me. Don't make the same mistakes as I do, mate. Get on your system, find a protocol. You know, if you need help with it, reach out, mate. I'll give you the protocol that I run and we'll get into that operating system. But once you start, mate, just don't stop. It is that simple.